Day 236 of my dropshipping journey. Let's get into the weekly recap. I'm going to go over the main store, new store that I launched, Facebook issues, what I did to solve them, and I'm going to drop some sauce throughout this whole video. Make sure you stay tuned in. Don't make the same mistake as me. And yeah, let's get into it. So for the main store, I think I figured out the ad account issue, the ad account situation. I'm going to knock on this fake wood to make sure not to jinx anything. But yeah, launched my winning creatives. I think it was around Wednesday this week. At first, I was getting really bad metrics. I started with a fresh pixel, so I was getting bad metrics. CPMs were way above $50, even in the 80s at the beginning for the first couple days. I launched at a low budget, like 25 bucks a day, then started raising it to 50 and then 100. So I wasn't getting too many sales. I feel like the sales were just like random throughout the day. Maybe I would get a sale here and there, but it took some time for the metrics to optimize. That's my main point. Your favorite guru is going to try to tell you that, oh, if you get above a $50 CPC and your cost per click is above $1, then you just need to cut. Those metrics don't even mean that much, especially if you're at low scale. That's my opinion. So you have to let Facebook optimize. That's why I launched my winning creatives. I know that they were performing. They were getting a consistent above 2.0 ROAS until my Facebook ad account issues continued to persist. But I took some time and I didn't cut it. I kept running it, although it was unprofitable day after day. And then today I'm getting even better metrics than I was getting 2 months ago. So it took like 4 days to optimize before I started getting decent metrics. So that's why whenever I'm testing products, especially for this new store, I don't want to cut the products too early. I want to let the creatives optimize. I want to let Facebook optimize the pool of potential customers and optimize the audience. I don't do any targeting. I go the CBO route. Maybe that's why it takes a little bit longer to optimize. So my rule of thumb is to have the product run for about 3 days and test anywhere between 15 to 30 creatives per product and continually improve upon the data that I'm getting back and the feedback I'm getting back from Facebook. So if the hook rate is good, or if there's one creative that's outperforming all the other ones, I'll try to make variations of that, improve it, do anything that I can to push the customers over the edge. So that is what's happening with the ad account situation. Today is looking pretty good. We're at about 1.92 ROAS as of recording this video. The budget is still low, so I'm not even going to post any dashboards or any of that. Pretty much working on reviving that store. Went from 4K a day all the way down to 0, and now we're slowly rebuilding that with a right foundation. I also did hire somebody for my Google ads for this brand. It's my mentor referred me to this person, and we just submitted the products for review on Google. So we'll probably be able to run on Tuesday, Wednesday. That's when the guy said that we'll probably be able to put some money behind the ads and test Google, because I feel like Google and Facebook especially work together in synergy, but you can also make money just with Google alone. So I'm hoping that Google is going to be able to give me like a baseline revenue that I can expect month over month. And as I'm dealing with Facebook issues, I want to say as I was dealing with them, because now everything seems to be doing well. Store number two is a women's fashion clothing store. So I'm pretty much going to test a whole bunch of clothing for women. The way I'm going about product research right now is I use this tool called Calodata. This is not a sponsor. I don't even have a link with them, but Calodata, they scrape a whole bunch of information from the TikTok shop, and I go in there and try to find like trending fashion products, things that are on the rise. And the good thing about Calodata is that whenever you see a product, it also links the video that made revenue for that product on the TikTok shop. It's pretty much you get like a back end view on all the information from TikTok shop. So you can find a whole bunch of content on there. You don't have to like look too deep into TikTok and stuff. So that's how I've been sourcing the content for testing these products and what I'm going to do moving forward. As far as sales and revenue, nothing crazy, made about 4 sales. I decided to refund and cancel the orders anyway, because there were products that were not profitable, and I didn't really see myself making it profitable. So right now I'm testing a product, launched it yesterday. The metrics were all over the place. So I was actually also getting a bunch of add to carts, a bunch of checkouts. So what I decided to do is I improved my offer, made some more variations of the winning creatives, and I'm getting really good metrics today. Hopefully I'll be able to make sales with that. And if not, then just move on to a different product. The good thing about fashion is you can test pretty rapidly because the product does 100% of the job. You don't need any crazy creatives like a problem solving product is. You have to go more in depth, and if the product is not known worldwide or is not like a common product, then you kind of have to introduce it and explain it within the creatives what kind of problem it solves. But with fashion, you just throw it up there. This is the product. I'm only doing video ads, so maybe I'll try to test out some static ads for this product as well. But that's pretty much it. Tested. This is the 4th product for this store. Haven't made any sales with it right now, but yeah, metrics are good. A bunch of add to carts. I improved the offer, so we'll see. I'll make my decision after a 24-hour window of the new creatives, and I launched them last night, so still some time to go for the end of the day. I like to look at my time frames and make decision based off of at least 24 hours of data when testing products, and I feel like that gives you a little bit more insight and you can make a more educated decision rather than just $10 spent in the campaign, you make some stupid decision, cut the campaign. You want to let it run, you want to see and figure out your next move moving forward. So yeah, I'm just trying to introduce a feedback loop into the way I test with this brand. And for the main store, like I said, getting back to pumping out creatives, ad account is stable, making sure that I spend like a few $1,000s before I start introducing more creatives and testing rapidly. I think that what my theory is that when it comes to ad accounts on Facebook, each ad account is different, but it is really important when you're starting fresh on a fresh ad account, you need to get some creatives approved and build that trust. At the beginning, I was uploading like 5 creatives, 10 creatives at a time, one campaign with like a bunch of photo ads, a bunch of video ads that were working for me in the past. But I think due to whenever you upload a lot of creatives at once and 5 out of 10 get rejected, that signals to Facebook that the ad account and what you're doing might not be trustworthy, and they'll just disable it. So I've dealt with this issue for the new brand as well. The first 2 ad accounts that I've launched on for the new brand also got disabled. So what I ended up doing was just launching one by one, and that's what I'm doing for the main brand. Right now I just uploaded 3 creatives, my winning creative with the new UGC, and then some other variations that I've made. So I don't want to test too much right now. I just want to get to a point where I spend like a few $1,000s in the ad account, slowly adding creatives one by one and making sure that everything gets approved, not launching like 10 at a time and then the Facebook ad account gets disabled. So that's my theory. That's what has been working for me. If you're dealing with Facebook ad account issues and you've been uploading a bunch of creatives at once, try to go one by one, wait till it gets approved, and then upload another and another and another, and then eventually you build up trust within Facebook and they'll just have your stuff approved. Like for right now, for the clothing brand, I upload like 10 creatives at a time because there hasn't been one rejection within the ad account, and the creatives go in review and they're all approved and preparing within like 10 minutes. So you need to build that trust factor with Facebook, and that's just my opinion. I don't know, some other people maybe say that it's luck, whatever. This is what has worked for me, and this is what I'm going to stick to. But that's pretty much it for the weekly update. Getting back to where we were with the brand, it's a slow process. When it comes to business, I think that the decisions and what you make kind of manifests itself not right away. You have to wait a little bit of time to see the fruits of your decision. So what I'm doing right now might not come to fruition until a week's time, 2 weeks time. So got to stay patient. I'm trying to be as patient as possible, but it is a little bit crazy to think that I was at 4,000 a day and everything went back to zero. So that just reinforms me that it is really important to have backups. It is really important to have a network and understand that whenever something happens, you can fall back on somebody. You can just message your connection and get a new ad account right away. I ran through a whole bunch of ad accounts, and I'm hoping that this one is going to be able to withstand some budget, and we'll be able to get to those $10,000 days, which is the goal right now. So as I said in my post that I did last night, I will be uploading a video every weekday moving forward until I decide not to anymore. I'm going to move the weekly updates to Friday. So every single Friday around 7 p.m. Central, that's where I'm going to upload the weekly update. So stay tuned for that. Tap in with me. Join the Telegram. Links in the description. So check out the description, and I will see you on Monday tomorrow. Peace.